Hello viewers, and welcome back to Endless Legend. Mezari on Endless is the name of this series, and I remember that. Today, it's time for opportunism. Green just pushed into Red's territory. We need to push back for two reasons. Number one, because I want to, and violence is fun. Number two, don't take that as life advice. Number two, if we let Green take over all of Red's territory, Green will be a bigger threat. This is defensive as much as aggressive. That's what I'm going to tell myself. Let us attack. I don't think there's anything really to think about here. I'd love to modernize my armor. Our armor's modern. What I mean to say is I'd love to make armor out of adamantium, but we just don't have the time. Or palladium, rather. We just don't have the time. Actually, we could. No, we don't have the dust to do a big retrofit anyway. Alright. Apparently I can't attack that unit. I can attack this one. You know, lady, I can't remember the last time my ambitions felt limited. Alright, this is gonna hurt. Getting rid of their Earth Elemental is a fairly high priority. The Earth Elemental has an attack called Earthquake. It deals damage to all of my units in the battle. But he does have to actually hit somebody to use it. So, we can employ a little bit of kiting here. We can give ourselves a distance and cliff advantage. So this dude only has one move. He's gonna move to here. Actually, this doesn't let most of our troops attack. Let's not quite do this. That is where we should be for maximum safety, but it's not the aggressive play. We would like to kill this guy. He is going to get back up, and his backup is going to move faster. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Get those 240s. It's weird that I'm only getting sound from some of these units attacking. Alright, we should, you know, probably deal with the archers. He has to move to here next. As much as I want to just hard focus him down, we have to kill the archers. So our odds on the attack table tell me that 2 attacks per enemy archer unit should be sufficient. I will let the others do their thing. This guy's gonna get to shoot at us. Actually, maybe I should move these. Do that instead. Somebody else can deal the second attack here. Yeah, let's try that. Oh, I should have moved. I wasn't thinking about the fact that his initiative is so high that he's going to hit this guy now. Well, shit. He's going to endure quite a number of attacks still. So even if we assume everybody in our army does 144 damage, do we kill him? It'd be 6 times 144 plus 113 is in the neighborhood of 900 plus. So no, actually, even if everybody hits their expected damage calculations, it's going to leave them with like 50 health. So that being the case, I actually do want to have some of these guys need to attack. We need to take that guy down too. So that guy is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. you could hit him, you would have to move forward. No, not there. Here. There you go. And you can hit that guy, and you can hit that guy. Alright. Yeah, so we're gonna have to endure a second attack. It hurts. That hurts a lot. It's okay. We are in a place where we can afford to rebuild a little bit, I think. Okay, so now everybody attacks the Guardian until it is dead. We have to endure one more attack from him. We do not have to endure another after that. Oh. Okay, so if we're lucky, we might get through this battle without too many losses. And he did not get his money's worth out of that Guardian. Alright, so we need to close ranks a little bit here. He does have another Guardian, I suppose. That's a thing to think about. Uh-oh. My units have gone all stupid in the presence of the Guardian. I didn't specify targets, and so they're all attacking the stupid Guardian. That is the least useful thing they could be fighting right now. Now we have to endure a bunch of melee attacks. Okay, well, he cocooned the Guardian up. That's actually really great for us. And it was not stunned, despite the fact that it's supposed to be cocooned right now. So that's not great. It sure would be good for us if the abilities work the way they're supposed to. That heal ability that the Driders have stuns the target. Or at least it's supposed to. You can see it plays the stun thing. Oh, Guardians are immune to stun. That's what it is. Alright, well, we won that battle, but at enough of a cost that it's annoying. We had to get through that Earth Guardian, though. And actually, we're not going to be able to just rush build our guys, either. Let's see what happens if we just push on, though. Wind Guardian's on the counterattack. Changed his mind, though. Alright, so what does it take to actually produce one of these Marines? It is 11 Palladium. Okay. We should probably update the Titan design. Let's do that. Let's make Titans that we can produce without laying into the strategics very much. I'm going to give them claws because they are not going to be fast enough to make their own decisions. And we'll give them life and regen, because really their main purpose is to stand in front of stuff and get hit. So what are we looking at Titan-wise? 7 turns. Three and 3, okay. Both of these cities are large and could pump out units a little faster. Alright, this guy is exploring the world. Maybe he should come home, actually. Might be useful. You know, this siege is not really helping me. I suppose one thing it is doing is keeping green off of the city. It would be a shame if we didn't take Biagol because of the strategics. I really do want it. His army seems to mostly be in shambles, though, honestly. Alright. The cities are close enough that they're contributing to each other's defense, which is a shame. There's no way to outrage these guys. They get to move and stuff, so... They get to move and stuff, and there's no way to not give them the high ground. But we can... Actually, there's a way. We can just take up ground of equal height. Actually, no, never mind. We're still below them. It's really annoying, actually. Okay, so let's go back to a defensive range. Let's put the healthy guy here. We can make it take a couple turns for them to all move into position, and during those couple of turns, we can get a pretty good rain on them. It does not need to erase their order, so we can change their stance, really. It doesn't matter in this case, because there was only one legal target, but... There's no good reason for it to erase their order. It's already the case that they aren't going to do anything if they can't fulfill their order, so why not just... I don't know. Or... You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 range. You can hit him. This guy has a lot of defense, actually, because of all of his morale. Are we still on track for... Yeah, okay. Yeah, everything's fine. Actually, wow. Lucky roll there. Allowing us to take out an extra unit. But now they get to start shooting back. Well, we continue to punch above our weight, sort of, in terms of damage output, but we're about to start losing. Yes, there you go. You and you handle that guy. Trying to deny the militia access to our injured guy here. So close to a one-shot. Well, we can keep the militia away from him, but not so much with the archers. They are running real short on ranged units, though. Oh. Alright. Oh, it entered the order correctly for a second. I think the problem with my mouse is it's registering extra events on mouse up, actually. Okay, there we go. Nicely done. That is extremely not what you were asked to do. What a weird move. Alright, well, this little guy is going to hold the fort, hopefully. Let's make absolutely sure that thing dies, because it's the last of their ranged units. We may not be able to win this war with 6 units, but we can certainly make it expensive. Yeah, honestly, that's a pretty good accounting. More damage. And we need those reinforcements like now. Yeah, this guy's gonna head back to, Actually, it's probably gonna be quicker for him to get to Dillard. He's coming. They'll be here. Oh, I suppose I should have the capital working on stuff. Also, wow, I should really have that running. I am being bad at my job. Okay. You know what would be really cool? If winter could happen, maybe. Looks to be a fine time for a winter. The main thing that's holding us back on archers is the dust, or is the strategics. So, like, Iapoli takes... Actually, still kind of a long time. We don't actually have that much industry in this city. If the megapole wasn't here, we'd have, like, 14 industry. Like a real sad number. Alright. The southern cities will continue to be the war machine, I guess. Yeagel's emeralds ran out, it looks like. Resigo needs to do that. Pex needs to start up the tree here. This Guardian is coming for us. Maybe we need to double back. How much health does one of these have? 1968. So a lot. And he's got 6 move and flight. So he'll be in range of Belon this coming turn. How do I want to defend this? I think probably this army just has to fall back. We have to regroup. Oh, you can almost make it to a city tile. So I'll put this unit to Brahma. The offshore marine can keep running. I don't suppose either of those cities is governed. Brahma and Balan? Nope. So we can't quickly equip their hero. Although I could move a hero to governor. Or one of them. This will contribute to this city's triangle. What was the other city that needed something? Balak. Alright, Balak is also working on physical expansion. So he will get to Belan, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he'll just exactly get to Belen. And he's fast. And he can't be blocked because he's just going to fly over stuff. I'm not pleased. Not happy. We could sell something on the marketplace to get the dust necessary to pick that dude up. I think that's what we're going to do. How much was it going to be to finish this guy? 833. So all of our wine doesn't get us there. What is strategic selling for right now? 11, 8.1. Alright, well we can afford to sell a fair amount of adamantium. Okay, so when the turn begins, we want to unite these with that guy, teleport them to Balan, and then move this guy toward Balan if the air elemental also moves toward Balan. All that needs to happen before he actually gets there and declares the battle. Can that all happen that quickly? Nope. No, that's not actually going to happen. We're gonna try, damn it. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. The booster runs out. So this turn we don't actually have teleportation anymore. That sucks. Fortunately, his Air Guardian is just floating back and forth over and over again in a way that doesn't really make a lot of sense. We'll take advantage of that. But now we have to run over there to fight it. We're also going to search this ruin, because I don't know why this ruin hasn't been searched yet. 150 dust. Awesome. Why isn't it winter? What is up with the slowest winter of all time? Not that him arriving even matters anymore. I mean, it still matters. It just doesn't matter as quickly. Oh. Sudden change in music could be winter. Nope. Well, we've reached the end of ages. Quickly, to merge. Alright, we're rebuilding. We're getting there. He's built a new Earth Guardian. We were not numerically ready for the declaration of this war. Which is sad. Because it means that now we have to stay at war for a while. I like my wars to be the quickest that they can be. If we move to here, I'm pretty sure we're in range for both cities. Obviously. The difference engine will be our move toward the science victory if he doesn't do something. If none of the AIs do anything about us going for it. Let's have a quick look at... Alright, blue and red are already one research into the last era, but the AI does not just research victory like a normal person would. They get into the final era and then they dick around and research a couple of older things and come back and get one more tech. You have lots of time. Red should declare war on blue. That would make our lives easier. Ah, damn it. Here comes that green army. Okay, so we have 5 Marines. And a still slowly growing infrastructure. Get that triangle. Now you might be saying to yourself, 19 turns for difference engine, that seems like a lot, and I agree, it does seem like a lot. This is not a lot of science. What is our science output per turn? 4475. Plus 100 per turn is not even going to be noticeable. None of the winter effects matter at all to us. But I think green's going to take Sondir, which is not the end of the world. I don't actually care about Sondir, except that, you know, it's a region, and I want regions. What I actually care about is this one. I'm a little reticent to pull my army back to the front, though, because this Wind Guardian could just decide to take a city. Our militia is not going to hold up to an army's worth of resources by itself. We don't have that ability. It takes forever for us to charge up our boosters anymore. Also, winter is being a real dick right now. There we go. Let's get some damn resources in here, shall we? Oh, we got robbed. We got robbed by the AI, basically intentionally not putting a hero anywhere near us during the beginning of this conflict. Yeah. You know what? A Guardian or a Titan? Sure. So you need to go and pick him up, basically. Looks like he's finally making his move. So Frame needs to get on something. Honestly, well, we could go Aura of Empire and try to buy out the big science technologies. Or, the big science Empire plan nodes. That wouldn't be terrible. Yeah, you know what? That's going to be a lot of extra influence on this city alone. Okay, Mok can keep growing as well. Alright. Next turn we're going to be able to redeclare our holy resource. That'll help. Come on. Let me issue this move order. I want to get the archer in range as quickly as possible. Still having some kind of indecision problem. Which is sort of fine. Like, this is annoying, but I'm kind of glad we haven't had to deal with him attacking yet. Actually, let's pick this up. Alright, so... But we can, 2612. We only have 2469. Alright, well... I'll buy him out at the beginning of this turn here. Hey, Belloc actually, completed the triangle. We have some level 2 districts over here. A little bit more science output. We do need some of that. Okay. Green is gonna just try to win the game before we can get there. Alright, are you done moving around? I'm tired of your crap. He might retreat. Yeah. Well, that was a mistake. Presumably a human player would not have retreated in that circumstance due to it being completely insane. Because now we're just going to attack him again at the beginning of next turn, and he's going to die. But we might actually not even lose anybody. Come here, you. Because he has a lot less health now. So he goes partway through the turn. And he will do 174 damage at least to someone. He has 3 battle movement. The blue dudes in our territory behaving strangely. Anyway. He has 3 battle movement, which is insufficient for the thing that he is trying to do. Because he is a melee hero. So... the Guardian, or the Titan rather, is not that useful here. We need to set up, like... we need to set up so that we can give him a full volley after he moves. He's going to move to here or here. The hero can be way back. These 2 guys, it doesn't really matter where they are. They can't be in range. This is awkward. No, there are not enough spaces on the table that he can't hit, so he will hit this guy. Well, shoot, that being the case, let's just go forward and declare. Yeah, there's no way to keep him from getting to hit us. But we can make reasonably sure that he only gets to hit us once. And he goes for the Titan for some reason. That was nice of him. Wow, 0 damage, huh? Must you be that guy, hero? Okay, well, he made some baffling tactical decisions there. And Green conquered the only city that matters because they know it matters. We spent too long rebuilding. Well, we're gonna have to fight green, I think. Let's buff our attack, I guess. Actually, you know what? Let's take the extra point of move. We need to go get Sundare before somebody else does. Are we in a place where we can afford to drop the... It would mean 15% less science. Plus 2 science per district is not going to make that up, I don't think. Right, because our Empire output is 4,800. So dropping 10% science would be a drop of more than 500. We do not have 250 districts. Although, I guess it's not quite that simple, right? Because in most of the cities we're getting some kinds of bonuses. Still, I do think this is a reasonable thing to do, though. Make buildings cheaper. We're still making stuff in most of our cities. Yeah, Biergol has to be taken from green. Probably. We're probably going to be at war until the game ends. Regardless of how it ends. Damn Rock Guardian. Damn straight reactivate the Blood Crystal Booster. Coming over here to fight. I guess he's just coming over here to menace us. Which is interesting. Let's finish expanding. I need to get a couple more units into this army, so I'm saving dust for that. Honestly, it's just going to be more Marines. Are we already have a Titan finished? Yeah, I mean, we may as well. Okay. So we had a little hitch in our attack that could have been avoided by just having a larger army. Or by having more than one army. We probably should have had more units by that point. Okay, well, looks like war. Battle has been declared. Strikes Far is not equipped, by the way. Just so that we're all clear on that. He's not actually going to be much of an asset. Now, we don't want the Titans engaging with the Earth Elemental. Because right now, we're not actually going to be taking earthquakes. This guy has to be right here. Alright. So you guys are holding position for the first couple of turns. Everybody else needs to focus up, not attack distant enemies for no reason. We have a purpose. Man, think about if he had used the resources that he used to build this Guardian to just like build a bunch of modern Marines. Think about how much more worrying this battle would be. Oh, we have militia. Okay, well, I guess the holding is over. Let's get him. Also, what is this? What are you doing? Everybody focus. Well, we're gonna endure one attack. Hopefully that can be the last one. I think in a lot of cases that did not change the number of hits to lethal for my guys. Aw, poor militia. I mean, it certainly changed that militia's lifespan. Oh, you guys are too slow. You can't actually get in there. We do have one archer with higher initiative than the Guardian. So we may, in fact, still get to finish him off. Yep, good work. Okay, so we took one earthquake. That's not so bad. And now my units are intelligently gathering. I should have manually retargeted. That was a mistake, not doing that. But honestly, my units are making decent decisions. Given that the enemy ranged unit was too far away for us to reasonably fight. Ouch. Our poor militia. Anybody who can find a way to hit this guy, hit him, but I don't think it's going to be very many of us. Basically, I'm saying charge forward. Mad dash. We are no longer playing safe. We are now getting into murder range because we want to be able to kill their archers with volleys before they do the same to us. Aw, those guys survived? That's frustrating. Okay, those guys did not. Yeah, their archers are... They're certainly not as good as ours, but they do real damage. Oh, is that strikes far down? It is. That's okay, we have enough dust to buy him back. So... He's still got a lot of Marines left. Again, my units are making semi-sane decisions. Actually, let's have these guys attack here. These guys attack here. We'll divert some of these attacks to the back. Okay, well that was pretty good. If our archer's aim holds, it's 2 attacks per enemy marine. Should be pretty clean. Alright. I think it's kind of funny that the hero only fires 1 projectile when she attacks, and so sometimes she kills like 3 or 4 enemy figures with a single shot. It sort of calls to mind that the Yondu scene from the end of Guardians of the Galaxy, where he kills all those guys with the arrow. Okay, we didn't lose anybody from the actual army. Poor Strikes Far is going to have to be dust resurrected. Don't worry, buddy. We'll give you some armor or something eventually. Alright, well, they attacked us, which was folly. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to tell cleanly when they run out of life. We may be able to get one of those science lootings going, but we'll have to watch pretty carefully, figure out when the time is right. Britta, you are sort of irrelevant right now. Make science happen. Belan. Honestly, let's just do Advanced Alchemy Lab and move everybody to science. Alright, and you are done with your Advanced Alchemy Lab. Alright, everybody in Neapolis is still on science. Alright. We did shave a couple of turns. Okay, this place is actually reasonably upgraded. They don't have geomic labs, which will help. Obviously, they don't have... Actually, I say obviously. They totally are vaulters. They could have had endless recycling. Really? Industry is very low. Well, the city's in rebellion. Give them a couple of turns to shake that off before making any further decisions. Let's get these guys before they get away. Yeah. They ran so that they could get killed by the Greens. I think it's possible that they didn't really consider the value of their escape, which is to say the fact that their escape had no value. That it could only be temporary at best. Okay, so Green's pulling ahead a little bit. Do I declare war on them? Fortunately, we have one of their armies right here. We can have a look. 294, 207. We have a hero. In army, our guys are 419, 212. Well, okay. We're better equipped than they are. I think we can wait till this army walks off and then go for Beagle. The fact that we're still at war with Red is kind of irrelevant now, I think. They no longer have a way of attacking us, really. And also, Justiciars are not the best troops. Plus, if we declare war on Green, it may cause them to turn some of their troops back from fighting Red, which may be beneficial to us in the sense that it denies them resources. Neapolis actually almost got their Climatology Guild done. I'll buy out a turn of that. Yeah, our influence is much more impressive now. Alright. This is apparently a ruin. Cool. Okay. Are these unupgraded dredges? Well, we don't have to declare war on Green to do this. So this will give us a little gauge. Alright. That army elected not to fight back. Alright, what is this? Yeah, that's never going to be anywhere close to relevant. Okay. Get that done, please. Actually, you know what? Now that we have 170 adamantium, let's talk about armor upgrades. So what does our adamantium armor offer exactly? We could just go to tier 3 dust. 38 health, 20 plus 20% defense. Versus 36 health, plus 25% initiative. This is actually a lot more compelling. But do we need it? Our attack values are really high anyway. We might just want the toughness. What about the other pieces? 14 health, 70 or 14 armor, 74 health. 14 armor, 68 health, 10 defense or 10 initiative. We gotta remember the numbers on the adamantium are increased by 50%, I believe. Yeah. So actually, that's a no-brainer. The boots give plus 25% defense instead of a health bonus. I think that's an upgrade. And then for helm, I think I actually just want to go with the dust helms. Right, I don't think we need the initiative bonus so much. I think we're already faster than basically everybody. So that's going to be 65. We can update the Titans as well. Plus 24 attack, plus 50 damage, plus 116 attack, plus 70 damage. That's a fairly large difference. They're not going to be going first, but they are going to be mostly getting hit by ranged attacks, probably. No, I think it's still claws. And then we make the same choices for them. Actually, I could. Well, no. Plus 50% to the life value is actually significant. And these, I think, are the right things, but we can upgrade them to their tier 3 versions. Okay, formidable. And finally, the hero. And we're going to make the same choices for her. And we can upgrade these. Wait, not improved attack, improved army attack. Oh wait, that was already what she was wearing, wasn't it? Yeah, that's right. Tier 2 is, Tier 2 does represent the highest version of those things. We do, however, have access to the 3rd rank of army health boost now. Okay. This is a hell of an army. This is basically the best army it is possible for us to field. Let's open up on these guys as soon as the turn starts. You will not be allowed to retreat again. Actually, they're regenerating health at an incredible rate. They're just going to be able to retreat. They shouldn't... If you retreat, quote-unquote retreat, you shouldn't be able to end the turn standing in the same space. That's not what the word retreat means. Yep, Blue is still picking on us. You know, Blue, I just don't have time to give a shit about what your stuff right now. So these guys are, yeah, regenerating very quickly and may actually get to pillage this thing just because we can't get through their regenerating health quickly enough if they retreat every turn. I wonder if there's a way you can, I guess the thing you're supposed to do is bring a second army up. That's actually a pretty good idea. We should probably do that. Yeah, they're actually going to finish pillaging it. Yep, and they can retreat safely. They won't die. Okay, they chose to fight. So we actually do have speed advantage. That's crazy. Well, I guess this is mostly really unupgraded units. Is this the archer? Handle that, please. Everybody else, yeah, basically do whatever. I trust you guys to one-shot anything you aim at. Oh no, we left one Marine in a place where he couldn't attack. I don't know. This is not good, and the fact that they chose not to attack the obviously exposed Marine is incredible. Alright, well that's good XP. They're gonna have some words for us on that, I'm sure. Alright, more victory messages. Red is able to do the victory quest. They're also about to lose. They have 2 regions left. If we hit Brenla, we could get in on this. I made the best thing to do is to focus on burning green from the side here. The other best thing to do is to start training more military units. We're going to need them. Yeah, let's go get these guys. $85 is not very impressive. So what is it going to cost to buy out... What are they building? They're just building districts, okay. I heard that noise in my headphones. A little nervous. Oh, hey. Plus 15% science in the capital. Cool. Aha! Take that. This city actually has a really high security value, all things considered. Alright, Yapoli needs to get things done. It finished building that district. Do I want to do this when I'm trying to build archers? No, I think we'll hold on to the strategics for the archers. So that being the case, I guess this is the next thing that makes sense. We could hit up titanium as the holy resource. And honestly, I would probably do that in a lot of cases. But we're fighting another Vaulter, and I want to make sure that our gear is up to snuff with theirs. Against a non-Vaulter opponent, I think we could go ahead and have our units not be equipped with the holy resource and still come out on top. Against these guys, I want to be sure. Okay, blue units. Fine. He's just snatching pearls. Which is annoying, but not annoying enough for me to do anything about it. We've almost got our difference engine. But we're still pretty behind technologically. Hopefully we can do enough damage to green to slow their roll a little. I gotta keep checking and making sure red's not dead yet. We want to negotiate with them on their dying turn if possible. Okay, let's do it. He's gonna try and stop me from claiming his city. This is actually kind of rough. Also, 2 of their guys have initiative over us. Okay. Titans only have 1 move. So there's nowhere we can put them where they're going to get to do stuff this turn. Actually... yeah. This is going to hurt. This is why we're already building back up. You can go that way. You should go this way. Right, you should really attack in this direction. Yeah. Okay. Our Titans have a ton of health, so hopefully they'll be able to weather the attacks of the enemy a little bit here. These guys are not dying in 2 hits. That's annoying. And despite our extremely high defenses, they are still raining down very serious damage upon us. Okay, so we need precisely 1 guy to attack here. You... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can attack here. Actually, we can't attack these guys. Alright, you need to move here. No matter what, move forward. Yeah, those guys are standing just far enough back to be out of range. Well, we're taking more damage than I would like, but we're probably not going to lose many units. Yes, I agree. Everybody attack those guys. We might actually not lose anybody. I was pretty surprised when those archers didn't attack, their marines didn't attack our exposed low health marine. Well, okay. Yeah, that did not include Beagle, unfortunately. Oh, this is happening again? That cannot be worth doing. Alright, let's complete 2 marines. We can have them teleport to Sondir, I guess. Instead of just buying them in Sondir, like, you know, a smart person would. Yeah, I feel a little silly about that. But here comes the difference engine. Alright, you got your pillage. Congratulations. Plus 100% life, plus 100% damage. Yeah. Our army is in range to defend Sondir, so I'm not sure what exactly he thinks he's doing menacing us here. Actually, it's going to be better for me to just walk, probably. I get to get a little deeper in. I don't want to stand on the front lines because they will attack the unit without attacking the city, which is a special power that only the AI has. Alright, 2803. Yep, if we're able to get to the Serum of Iteru, I have strong hopes. And Biegel is actually losing fortification pretty rapidly. What are you walking to Freyheim? Is that your... You're a real shithead. Yes, fine. Alright, we're mostly just worried about getting Biegel. Is there something else you'd like to pillage? Is that what's happening? Alright, let's take Biegel real quick. Why? Why would I want to set up this way? What is your thinking here, game? It makes you think this is a reasonable thing to do. Well, actually, this is a pretty awkward position. Maybe swap these. Well, in any case, we definitely don't start with the wounded archers up front. Yeah, alright. No, do not ignore the archers. Alright, we're just gonna eat 3 attacks and possibly lose a guy. Oh, they're spreading their damage out. You know how the AI loves to do that. Alright, well this should be pretty trivial then. Yep. I didn't need to say anything there. vehicle is ours. We walk into the city. Actually, we just run through it. Gotta catch up with green here. These guys actually are also headed back home. Alright, well, next turn, I guess we will buy that. Once again, we don't have our teleporters online, so it's a little awkward. Oh, red died. Ah, I see. Well, it looks like they're taking Anshan. I don't like it, but nothing to be done. We'll just have to take it back. Actually, we really do, because it's an important part of our science powerhouse. That's a dredge. Okay. They look pretty strange from above with those hammers. So this is going to be really difficult, actually. We have to remember to focus on their archers primarily. At least at first. Our hero's defense is higher than the other archer's defense. Still don't really want her up here. Let's do this, maybe? We're definitely, pretty wounded. Yeah, we didn't watch red closely enough. Let's figure this out. Yeah, these two definitely attack here. You two attack there, that seems reasonable. Actually, these attacks all seem pretty sensible, shockingly sensible. It's almost like the AI is learning. So we'll get two of their archers and one of their melee units. Oh, actually did quite a number there. We have to endure 4 ranged attacks. Or 3 ranged attacks in response. 2 from Marines and one from their hero. Goddamn stun always goes off, no matter what. Alright, let's focus up on these ranged units. I know I'm exposing my guys to the melee a little bit, but I'm also not nearly as worried about the damage output of the melee. Wow, that was a good shot. Okay, apparently we had this a lot more under control than I thought. I thought this was going to hurt, like, pretty badly. Alright, so now she needs to pick up some other stuff from the middle tree. She also needs to move to a city. Alright, so the battle for Anshan, I don't think there's any chance of holding it. They have too many ranged units. Oh yeah, Pex, right? No. You go here. Okay. I know this video's gotten a bit long, but I really do... I hate to leave a siege hanging, you know? So, this is not going to be a very exciting battle to watch, but I had to manual it to give our units a chance of standing back and fighting. $166. Okay. Yep. This is going to hurt a lot. This is going to be not much of a hold, especially since I forgot to equip Pex with gear. I mean, I sort of forgot. I also didn't, at any point, really have the resources to throw around a bunch of extra gear. I could have given him at least full dust, though. It was definitely a mistake not to. It's alright. We'll sweep through and we'll, clear these guys out. They have done remarkably little damage for it being Phase 4, but we're about to start taking attacks from all of their ranged units every turn, so... Oh, and their melee units are getting in range, too. Yeah, we're gonna die during Phase 6. That sucks. We almost held out. Run! If he somehow survives against the ranged units, he gets to flee one space. Yeah, they almost didn't get that. They retreated immediately after taking the city. Okay. Congratulations, I guess. You briefly took my city away. Like, so briefly. That was the briefest. Alright. So let's take a moment to reassess before we call the video here. First of all, no, not this. I want this. You. Did I tell you you could sleep? Alright, let's go ahead and give him full dust gear. Because we can afford to, and it's smart to. And then also, I'm really not taking advantage of all of my... I'm being foolish. There's stuff he should have had, like this. He should have had equipped a long time ago. So where is... Here we go. This is the thing I was looking for. It costs Palladium. Never mind. I'm not going to equip that. I'm going to equip this, though. More XP on units that are recruited in his city. Seems like a pretty good move. Well, that's not directly useful. I think we're not going to find one that's more directly useful. We'll just do this for if the city gets sieged again. And honestly, Strikes Far should probably get similar treatment. Actually, Strikes Far is not on the front, though. Yeah. But, like, in Neapoly, there's no good reason except for my forgetfulness, which is not a good reason. But there's no reason at all that this shouldn't be happening. Like, that's just stupid. That's just me choosing not to have science for no reason. Where else is governed? Wait, Resigo needs one of those. And we have so much titanium. Okay, you have one, you have one. We only have 4 heroes. Okay. Alright, we are going to hit end turn here. I'm actually going to see if I can catch these guys. We're going to get vengeance. Walk slowly. Okay. Are they going to retreat? Yeah. Hex is doing well. It is worth noting, by the way, that they did not choose to stand still. They moved back toward the city, so I think they plan to attack again, which makes sense. I do think that these guys have to be in Biegel's garrison. Well, in a turn when they have movement points. Alright. Yep. So this is where we're going to call it for this episode. Come back tomorrow, next time. We continue prosecuting our war against Green. And actually, hold on a second. I was gonna check on something, and then I got distracted. But, oh. We have all this hydromiel. Yeah, this stuff. Oh, and all the dye coming in from the island. Right. Yeah. Our next Empire plan is going to be pretty good. What I wanted to check was, how is... Okay, the economic victory is not going hugely to blue. This was my great concern, was that blue was going to win an economic victory out from under us. Green is actually on 3 victory techs, though. We'll have serum in a couple of turns, but we need to, like, we need to be thorough. We need to gut them. Hopefully we can do it in time. Come back next time to see if that is indeed the case, and we'll see you then.